Hey, super taste. Um, uh, Actually, this is going to be the only video this week because some holiday stuff to worry about, and at this point, I'm not exactly happy. So I'm basically going to do Wednesday on Monday. So basically, it's combining Power Rangers and Supernatural. And today I want to talk about um the holiday specials. Starting with Power Rangers, that would be the Power Rangers Neo Saban specials and the Supernatural specials. So that would be um, Samurais, Super Samurais, Megaforce, Super Megaforce, uh, Down Charge and Down Supercharge, and Ninja Steel, Ninja Super Steel. Um, for Power Rangers, obviously. So starting it off with the Samurai episodes, I like how um, it was there was no actual need for battle, no actual fight in the original Samurai episode, and how it just uh, came together with the storyline of what happened with Bulk and Spike and the Power Rangers. Uh, Bulk and Spike's um, story with Mike's story, I guess would be the best term for it. So, I mean, that was really nice. But with Super Samurai, since technically speaking, the journey was all the way down anyway, I like how they still came together on Christmas. And I love how they basically put, like, a finito on the season with how they ended it with thanking Bulk and Spike, who had been stuck in the Ranger's house for I can't remember the reasons, but it was a there were good reasons. And I like how Mentor had one put up the charade of there was still a dojo, and the fact that Bulk and Spike just needed a place to stay. I like how he was just kind enough to do that. I also like how they kept doing clips. I like the clip shows. They're really fun to watch. And also, another thing is when they were thanking Bulk and Spike at the very end, I felt like they were also thanking us, the fans, for like sticking around as long as we have. Now with Megaforce and Super Megaforce, starting with Megaforce itself, I like how they had incorporated. I like how they incorporated Robo Knight's roboticness and didn't actually like they tried to explain Christmas to him. So I mean I really like that. The funny thing is how he got like stuck in a crate and shipped off somewhere. And it's like that was just really funny. That was like really interesting to watch. And then with Super Mega Force, I cannot actually for the life of me remember what happened with Super Mega Force's Christmas episode. But you know the way it's been going, I think it definitely is like, especially with the Super episodes. I definitely think these episodes are like saying a goodbye but a thank you to the fans, and I really like that. Um, Now with Downward Charge, um, yeah, it's the Downward Charge one. I like how it the yep Downward Charge. I like how they had basically this combination of like crossing storylines. At least the bad guys were trying to figure out if they were naughty or nice, first of all. And I like how that machine was what was basically basically the one giving the clips. I really like that. Now with it, and I like how it like ended with them all coming together with a puzzle. I just really like that. Dino Supercharge. Now with Dino Supercharge, I like how it starts the ongoing theme of the Rangers' lives are over, but they are still going. With how they had combined, with how they had put the season, with how they had put the finale. It was like, right? So the only Rangers that would be in this time period at this moment would be would be basically everyone but Coda and Ivan. And yet, when this monster came about, who apparently has been growing Viveks for what, 65 million years? I like how it's like he was so determined to beat the Rangers. He waited 65 freaking million years and then waited for Christmas to give them coal. I mean, yes, I know it's a new timeline, but seriously, 65 million years for that? And I like how they kind of like are I like how this is the very first season that officially does the Red Rain. I like how this is the first Neo Saban season that had done a official Red Ranger and Pink Ranger couple. And I like how they were like relying on that relationship to snap Shelby out of it. I really like that. And especially since he was trying to explain to her while she was unmorphed, as was he. I mean, he could have very well morphed. I really like that. Now with Ninja Steel and Ninja Super Steel, with Ninja Steel, it was just pretty fun to watch. Because, like I just said, it started a tradition of them not being Rangers, and yet they were still, they were able to fight them, even as non-Rangers. Well, I say that, but I mean, like, they were able to fight past their we're no longer Rangers Prime. And another thing is with the first episode, with the original Ninja Steel Christmas episode, I like how they had the guy that had played Santa was also from Down Charge and Down Supercharge, so I really like that. Not to mention, this is the plot point of the original Ninja Steel episode was Sarah had been so kind and gotten them all those gifts, and yet she thinks no one had gotten her a gift. My only question is how did they could they have possibly gotten Santa himself from, how could they have gotten Santa himself without previously knowing him? This is the Santa of a. This is the Santa not of the Power Ranger world, not of the downcharged world. So I mean, that is like my only problem with this. Which is weird considering it involves time travel. So, which is weird considering it involves time travel, but it is not the time traveling season. So, um, now with Ninja Super Steel again with their past Rangers. However, this is like the anniversary episode. However, um, it basically is showing the characters after the season's over. After the season's over, after they gave up the Wolfers, which makes me wonder exactly what they did after the whole Poisey show catastrophe was over. Makes me wonder what the heck happened with that. But I like how it was Preston and Coda being together, because because real life they are actually brothers, so I really like that. Not to mention, this was the crossover from Dino Charge that I think most fans were wanting, so paid off. Okay, now I'm just gonna spout a few things about the Supernatural episode, Christmas episodes. Starting with the Christmas special episode, which was back in season 3. So pardon me if I don't remember much, but I liked how the episode had been. I think it was about Dean says Christmas before he went to hell. But it also still had a case, and it was just so fun to watch, especially considering it was technically speaking not counting of the 2010s. It was the only Christmas episode of Supernatural, so I really like that. And I like how they actually incorporated Krampus into the whole thing before it turned out to be just very, very, very clingy gods. Like Parasitum, but a little worse. But my favorite part was definitely the eggnog scene. Mostly because Jared had actually spiked Jensen's eggnog. And I just really liked how they kept that scene, how they kept his reaction. It was just so funny. Now onto the recent episode of Supernatural, which would be the mid-season finale. I'm not 100%, but I'm 95% sure this is the first um since the Christmas special that they actually did anything about Christmas. I mean, it was epic and amazing and really fun to watch. I really love how they reincorporated Garth into it. Makes me wonder what exactly happened to the. Makes me wonder exactly what could have happened to him afterwards. But it also pays off because Michael got into a woman vessel after his main vessel after his main vessel, like with Raphael. And another thing is, I was wondering about this. but when they're going into that storage unit, I think is what it was called. I think what it was. Yeah, when they were going into that storage unit, they left the door, like Cass, was closing it, but the door was left open a bit. Comes back later to bite them in the butt. It was that leaving the door open was foreshadowing Michael's reveal of leaving the door open in Dean's mind. And I really like that. I was wondering exactly why the heck would they stay focused on that scene, that small imagery, till I realized, well, duh, it's a foreshadowing. Another thing I want to point out is Doc Kara's spear staff. That is just how the heck are they, Sam? How the heck are they going to explain what the hell happened to the spear to Kara, to the Doc Kara now? It's really like, yeah. How are we gonna do that kind of thing? Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of for the Christmas episodes. For my question of the day, what do you guys think? What was your favorite moment from any of the Power Ranger or any of the Supernatural episodes? What was your favorite thing? Please comment down below. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more. I know I didn't do a comparison for the episodes, for the seasons, but really, I mean, since we're talking about Christmas, I just really wanted to spout about some Christmas episodes and holiday episodes. So you got this, even though it's not a Wednesday video and it's not a Monday video. I just wanted to spout out some stuff. Catch up on the flip side.